It is a beautiful day here at Greystone Country Club for the second annual Ryan Miller Charity Golf Tournament, and I'm so happy to be joined by James Miller, who is Ryan's father and also the general manager of Gwatney Chevrolet. Ryan has since passed away, but tell us a little bit about who Ryan was.
Oh, he was a special guy. I mean, he was kind, fun-loving. Nothing bothered him. I mean, you could have something come up and you'd think it's the end of the world, and he'd just be, yeah, it's okay, it's going to be all right. He was just a really relaxed, just a kind soul. I mean, that's what I always think of him as, is just the kindness that he had in his heart, and the way he cared about other people, and he was just so carefree. I just love that about him.
Talk a little bit about this charity tournament. This is the second annual, so what was the thought process behind this charity tournament, and who do the proceeds go towards?
Well, I have to give all the credit to my good friend Lance Brown at Gwatney Buick GMC. He called me soon after, a couple months after Ryan had passed away, and he said, man, I really want to do something to honor Ryan. Do you have a charity that would benefit from that? And the first charity I thought of was Faith Support Ministry, because they were so instrumental in helping Tiffany and Ryan walk through that battle. Just the emotional support, the spiritual support, the prayers, man, they were felt and needed, and so we wanted to find a way to give back to them how they had supported our family throughout that deal, and so it was just a perfect marriage there between the two.
Did he like to golf?
He loved to golf. He loved to golf. It was definitely became a passion of his, especially as he got older. He got better. He played a lot, and he just loved to get out and play golf as much as he could.
Did he ever play on this course? If he did he have a favorite hole on this course?
Oh, he played on this course multiple times. We live out here, so this was kind of the home course for me and him, and we'd sneak out and play 9 holes, or day off, we'd go play some golf. And yeah, his favorite hole out here, I would have to say, is the par 5 that comes up to our house out there, and he's eagled that hole several times. So that was his hole. He loved that hole. Yeah.
Did you golf with him?
I actually did. I would just caddy with him. And so I would just ride in the golf cart, and we'd get a babysitter for our son, and we would spend just the whole afternoon, which the nice part about golf is it takes a while.
Yep.
So like 3-4 hours. So we would do that together. And then now I actually am about to start lessons so that I can play with our son. So
talk about your son too. What's his name? Does he enjoy golf?
His name is Hayes. He's actually golfing currently with all of Ryan's friends on the course. I think they're on like hole 9 at this point, and he loves it. He's exactly like his dad. He's goofy, he's silly, constantly singing, dancing, joyful, and we say all the time, like, it's like we have a mini version of Ryan, like everywhere. So
I love that. Yeah. Well, proceeds from this golf tournament go towards Faith Support Ministry. You do a lot of work with them. Explain the mission.
Absolutely. Faith Support Ministry is a ministry that we have started. It's a nonprofit, a full 501c Christian nonprofit. And what we do is we help families financially who are battling cancer, and we also help them emotionally and spiritually. And so the way that looks is sometimes you have a family that goes through cancer, and of course when one person gets cancer, the entire family ends up with cancer. So everyone is battling it together. Well, that sometimes means a loss in income. So what we try to do is step in there. We try to help them out financially with utility bills, anything to keep them in their home, or transportation costs to get back and forth from the hospital or to their treatment facility. So sometimes if they're being treated in Houston, we help out with that as well. All of that to be said, so we try to step in and help them. This shows Jesus, this shows the love of Christ through our actions, and shows them what the body of Christ is supposed to look like.
What was the brainchild of how you decided we need this in our community?
Absolutely. This was started back in 2005, where one individual ended up with breast cancer. And what our local church started doing was sending individual cards of encouragement. Every month they would get a card just saying, we're praying for you, we're uplifting you. And it made such an impact on her life. And of course we know the studies say that spiritual well-being of a cancer patient tends to do a whole lot better than those without a spiritual aspect of it. So she said it helped her so much through her whole journey that she wanted to start that as a ministry. Of course that was Miss Elaine Moran back in 2005. And that has progressed until 2017. We took this as a full 501c nonprofit, so everything that we do now is tax deductible. We're able to help out families across the state and truly across the nation.
How would one get a hold of Faith Support Ministry?
Absolutely. We can find us on the web at fsm.faithcancersupport.org. You can also call us on our line. It's 501-737-0927. We would love to hear from you. If you would like to become a sponsor, if you'd like to help out in any way, we're always needing volunteers, and help us to continue this great mission that we're doing here at Faith Support Ministry.
We'll have more Good Morning Arkansas after the break.